Hi, Rouge.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm amazing.
Congratulations on your successes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You see,
Thank you so much.
too much.
Thank you.
You know, so I just want to get into a little bit about your collaboration with Castle Lite right now.
I'm really excited to be in Mafikeng right now. I just feel like there's always a vibe, there's always an energy here. And now coming here with an amazing purpose for this activation for Castle Lite Unlocked, it's just going to be something more exciting. So I really just want to see, just the people. I want to see what they're expecting from us. I want them to see just kind of a taste of what I'm going to be bringing to the actual shows as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a good night.
And how did Durban go for you?
Durban was fun. Listen, I just feel like the one thing that I enjoy about all this whole process of the tours too, it's not just, a pure performance thing, just get off stage. It's really about interacting with, the fans that are there. It's really about activating the space from, playing FIFA game. Listen, everybody, I'm on my FIFA tip right now.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows we're working at it, we're getting better at these games, these PlayStation games. But other than that, it really is not only about just performing, it's about activating the space, which I'm really all about. I'm about making things an experience, which I think Castle Lite is really trying to highlight, that it's not just getting on the stage and performing and watching someone perform.
Yeah.
It's a literal experience that if you're not there, you will not have that opportunity to be a part of it. So
yeah. And Castle Lite especially picked you, to elevate this campaign.
Yeah.
How do you feel about,
I feel like it's been time. I feel like Castle Lite, where have you been?
Yeah.
No, man, I just feel blessed. I'm so happy. I won't lie that this was really on my vision board, because I've been to pretty much kind of every single Castle Lite Unlocked, and I just saw, just every year, just kind of like how they've been taking it to the next level, to the next level. So when the opportunity finally came for me to be a part of this, and I found out that it's not just a one-day thing, but it's going to be a 2-day experience, and it's really an opportunity for me to showcase myself as an artist. You know what I mean? Not just as a rapper, but really a performer, and really just trying to highlight that Rouge is not just only about the bars, but she really respects her fans enough to bring a show that they have never experienced before in their lives, and being able to team up with a brand that's able to find a way to make me bring that to life. That was super exciting. So the moment the opportunity came, I jumped to it. And listen, the moment that first meeting came, the ideas just came to life. I cannot wait for people to be there. Like, if you are not there, I don't think you will be able to see Rouge as you probably will later, but this is probably going to be the one time people are going to be like, Rouge. Rouge is untouchable. Beyonce Homecoming is Rouge in South Africa. That is pretty much, that's pretty much what I'm trying to do. I just want people to be like, Rouge is the most undeniable performer that people have seen from South Africa.
Just tell us a little bit about your preparations, for the show through these activations.
Firstly, my thing is choreography. Like, I'm not just grab me a mic and I'm just gonna rap for you. I have a team. I go everywhere with my team. Everybody knows I have my boy, shout out to Prodigy. Everybody knows I have my hype man, shout out to Ginger Mac. Everyone knows I have my DJ Trey Live, who literally has to dance as well. I'm that person where choreography, knowing where you're supposed to be on stage and stuff. So we rehearse like no one's business. It's really not, I don't half things. I don't half my performances. I don't half my music. Even my sets, the music by itself, I make sure that my DJ finds a way to edit the music so it doesn't sound like just a CD. You literally have to come to the show to hear the song like you have never heard it before. So this whole process right now, I'm going through editing of the music, seeing how I can add the music. Obviously, people haven't heard new music from Rouge in a while because I was enjoying the New Year sessions and the successes of it. And now it's finally that time. So obviously now, new music as well. If you're not at the show, you're not going to be able to hear the new music that is finally dropping, which I personally believe. Listen, if you guys thought I was gone, it was shit. Yeah, but from that as well, so from the music to the choreography to the costumes to just the interactions that are going to be happening, there's an entire process that's happening right now of just training myself to become a better performer. So I'm working, but at the same time I'm learning, watching everybody that I look up to on stage, even people like Riky, who's also a part of this thing. I'm watching him because I think he is probably the god in essay of performances. I'm learning from him. I'm watching a whole bunch of other people's performances just because I believe it needs to be an experience. As much as this is about Post Malone, South Africa needs to be part of us being up there representing them. That's my point.
Facts. Okay, talk to us about how you feel about Castle Lite uplifting the hip-hop culture in SA.
I think it's absolutely brilliant because I feel like the hip-hop culture has done so much, not only just for the youth and whatever, but just for brands as well. Hip-hop is playing such a vital role in terms of influencing the generation in terms of what they should be like and what they shouldn't be like and what they should be paying attention to, you know what I mean? And being able to align ourselves with brands that recognize that and recognize the importance of the hip-hop industry and people in the hip-hop game, and deciding that it's not necessarily a situation of having to just team up with somebody but you don't necessarily let them have their input in it. Castle Lite is making it a collab. That is the most important thing. I need to be able to see myself in Castle Lite. Castle Lite needs to be able to see themselves in me. And being able to work with brands like that, that's when things usually are a success because everybody's happy. And right now I feel like I'm at that point.
Okay, tell us how you feel about Sway in the morning coming through. How about that?
The story. Sway in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Listen, if everybody knows Rouge, as much as he is about the music, Rouge is always about the bars. Rouge is always that one where I want to be known for the bars. I want to be known to just when I come to the mic, I come and take over. And I know everyone is naming all these other people, but I love being the underdog. It is the best feeling when people are like, well, Rouge delivers, she's the only girl who's going to be doing Sway in the morning. I love that chat. I love that chat. Because man, what I have prepared for you guys, oh Lord. It's going to be something amazing. But once again, you have to be at Castle Lite to experience it. You have to be at Unlock. So we're not just talking about the actual day of Post Malone. The Sway in the morning is only happening the day before. So if you're not there, you're not going to experience it. But trust, we are preparing these bars. There's no freestyling. This is Sway in the morning. So eyes watching. We are coming fully prepped. So yeah.
No freestyling.
There's no freestyling, yeah. Sway in the morning.
You can't. What?
We're not playing.
Okay, cool. Talk to us about Post Malone. How do you feel about Castle Lite unlocking him?
When I found out, I was super ecstatic. I was super excited purely because, I think it also kind of helps that they're unlocking somebody that I'm such a fan of. I've been listening to Post Malone since, I don't know, too young, since Congratulations. You know what I mean? Before people were like, really, oh wow, this is Post Malone. So, I don't know, and I kind of feel like it's the right time, purely because when you look at people like Post Malone as well, not only is he one of like the top people in the world, like Billboard charts, he's just owning the charts, but he's a full round artist. You know what I mean? You don't just see Post Malone as just a rapper. And that's kind of where I want to be. So I kind of feel like it's the right time where I'm pretty much going to be on stage with somebody who I'm kind of looking at in terms of that's where I want to be at in my life. I do not want to just be viewed as one thing. People just need to view me as a musician who's just a brilliant artist. So God's timing, it all just aligns so well. I'm super excited for Post Malone. I will be singing every single song.
What can we expect for your performance?
What can you expect from my performance? I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of me telling you guys.
I have to give us a sneak peek.
Listen, I'm not going to give a sneak peek. But what I will say is, like I said, choreography is key for Rouge. When I say key for Rouge, I'm not just saying what is trending. I'm not just saying 1-2 steps. If I'm not sweating on that stage, I didn't do my job. And let's just say, what I will say is, I'm taking my set to the future. I think that's the biggest hint I can give you. Think very futuristic, because I feel like hip hop right now is a future. So think something very futuristic. That's where I'm going to be taking my set.
Damn. Yeah. Okay, cool. So tonight it's going down Mafikeng.
Yes.
How you feeling? Are you ready? We're going to give them a blazing show, meet and greets. What's happening?
Listen, tonight is really about just getting to know the fans, seeing how excited they are, just hanging out, letting them know I'm freaking excited to be there, and really just giving them a snippet, just a little taste, of what's going to be happening, in June. Amazing performance. I brought my entire team because I said I will not go anywhere without my boys. We've been rehearsing for tonight. It's gonna be a good sample of what June is gonna be like. So yeah.
Dope. Guys, any other questions?
Okay, just one. So So they've chosen you to kind of represent the women in the industry. What do you think Castle Lite choosing you does for the other women that are on the come up? What does that do for, you know, the industry?
My gosh, I think it really just lets them know that, you know what, gender is no more it's no more the topic. It's no more, you know, the conversation of even like the whole idea of being the first lady, because I wasn't the first lady to be on Castle Lite. I think Castle Lite is just showing that if you are talented, if you're putting in the work, we will recognize you. It's no longer a thing of just trying to put the boys on. We are looking at everybody, and if you're really putting in that space whereby you are stirring up a conversation of yourself, about yourself, they will team up with you. Because 100%, I do believe that, as much as I believe that I am the best at what I do, but you know what I mean, there isn't the conversation of expecting everybody else to believe that. But if Castle Lite believes in you, they can literally grow with you, and that's what I appreciated. They could have picked anybody else to do this, but they saw the potential in me, and they saw the potential of me being able to rock a crowd of I don't know, thousands of people. So even when I found out, I was still very overwhelmed, because I knew that they had so many other options of people that they could have chosen who weren't even female, who are hitting #1s on a daily, who are traveling the world. But they're like, Rouge, we want you. So obviously they've done it for a reason, and I'm not going to let them down. That's my focus.
And do you feel any sort of pressure? Because, like I said, we're basically looking at you to kind of pioneer that.
100%, 100%. I do feel I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and be like, you know what, let's go and do this. That's why I'm saying I'm trained. I've been training. You know what I mean? The moment I found out about this, I sat with my team. We've been doing our choreographies. We've been rehearsing. We've been, you know, putting in that work. Purely because at the end of the day, I know I'm not just there for myself. I know that there's girls watching me. I know that there's younger people who are trying to get into this industry that are watching me, and I want to represent them well. I want them to see that, you know what, you don't have to leave the country in order to give an amazing performance like this. You don't have to be a Beyonce in order for opportunities like this to give a show that is unbelievable. You can be literally right at home and still get the respect that you want from, you know, just your neighbor. You know what I mean? So the pressure is definitely there. The pressure is good, because for me, pressure means I care about this. This means everything to me. My craft means everything to me, and I'm not going to take it lightly. As much as I'm a rapper, as much as I'm a musician, I'm a performer, and I need people to see me at my best. So I'm going to make sure that that's exactly what they get.
Thank you. And when can we expect a new release from Rouge? Please.
The $1 million question. What I will say to you is it is definitely happening in June.
Okay.
Definitely. What I will also say is, do not assume it's just one song.
We're performing it at the event.
150% I'll be saying that.
Ow.
Very excited for that. Yeah.
Okay.